Hello and welcome to Circle Time today. I'm so glad that you joined me. We are going to have so much fun today. We're going to start with our letter of the day, and our letter for today is the letter O. O looks like this. Now remember, for every letter of the alphabet, there are always two, a big uppercase and a lowercase letter. So we're going to do these together today. Normally we just do the uppercase and then the lowercase, but let's do them together since they look just the same. Okay, let's show this on the board and you can try to write them too if you'd like. So this is the big uppercase O. It looks like a circle. There's the uppercase O. Now let's do the lowercase o. It looks the same, only it's little. And these are opposites, big and little. We're going to talk about that today. Let's see what these look like on the handwriting house, okay? So the big uppercase O is going to be upstairs and downstairs. So I'll write it on the handwriting house and you can give it a try too. Okay, so remember you can get these printables. The link will be below if you want a handwriting house too, but any kind of paper works just fine. Just go all the way around, upstairs and downstairs. That's the big uppercase letter O. There's uppercase O. Let's show lowercase o. It's downstairs, so it's like blowing a bubble. It's downstairs, all the way downstairs. This is lowercase o or little o. How'd you do? Did you practice writing the letter O? Remember, you can pause and practice some more, or you can practice later today. Well, I want to talk to you about what letter O sounds like. Now, O is a special letter because it's one of the vowels. Do you remember the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. I heard O. Did you? Let me sing it again. Listen for O. A, E, I, O, U. I heard it again. A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. Well, O is one of those vowels, so that means it has two sounds. All of the vowels can make two sounds. So one of the sounds that O can make is like what my friend O, the sound he makes. My friend O has a sore throat. Do you ever get a sore throat? Well, my friend O has a really bad sore throat and has to go to the doctor. And the doctor says, open your mouth and say, oh. Can you try that? Oh. Look at my friend O's mouth. It kind of looks like an O. Can you make your mouth look like an O? Oh. That's one of the sounds that O makes. O can say, oh. But there's another sound that O can make. O can say its own name. Now, what's your name? I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, and you shout out your name, okay? You ready? 3, 2, 1. What's your name? Very good. Let's do it one more time. You ready? 3, 2, 1. What's your name? Well, do you want to know what O's name is? O's name is O. Can you say that? O. So the two sounds that O can make are ah and O. So today we're going to make some oatmeal balls. And did you know that O says O as in oats? So there's an O right there on the back that we're going to use later. Well, do you know, I just told you that O also says ah, and here's the word that starts with ah, opposite. Let's talk about opposites today. Opposites are words that mean totally different things. So I thought that maybe you and I could practice some opposites today. All right, so I'm going to say ready, set, go, and I want you to clap as fast as you can. Are you ready? Ready, set, go. Clap as fast as you can. Faster, faster. Whoa, that's super fast. So fast. Oh my goodness, our hands are going to be tired. That is so fast. Wow, that's fast. Okay, now let's rest a moment. What's the opposite of fast? What do you think? The totally different thing. The opposite of fast is slow. So let's clap slowly. Let me see you clap slowly. Nice job, slow motion. So the opposite of fast is slow. Let's try another one. Hands up, up, way up high. So what's the opposite of up? Down. Let's try it again. Up. What's the opposite of up? Down. Let's try another one, okay? We're gonna jump high. Jump as high as you can. Are you ready? Ready, set, jump. Whoa, that was a high jump. Now we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna jump low. Maybe you even want to get on the floor and jump like a frog way down low. Here we go, let's jump low. That was a low jump. Well, those are opposites. Let's try another one. Hot. Oh, it's so hot. Hot, 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 hot. So what's the opposite of hot? It's cold. Let me see if you're cold. Oh, you look like you're freezing. The opposite of hot is cold. Let's try another one, okay? What's the opposite of big? What do you think? Big. The opposite of big is little. And did you know that's our sight word? We learned it yesterday and we're practicing it again today. This word is little. Can you say that? Little. One more time. Little. This is an opposite of big, and we're going to read a book in just a bit, and it's called Big Dog, Little Dog. We'll do that at the end, okay? Well, that was our letter learning and our sight word learning, and we did some opposites. So now it's time to do some number learning or math. So for that today, I have something special. We're going to be doing some measuring. This is a fun idea that you might want to try. Get some water, maybe a bucket of water, and some measuring spoons and some different containers. And maybe you want to have fun just measuring and seeing how many will fit into another container. How many of these scoops will fill up each of these different containers? That's a fun idea. You want to do it together? I have some containers. These are some measuring cups that we're going to be using later today when we make our oatmeal balls. And so let me show you what I have. I have this one, it's called 1 cup. It looks like that. And then this one is 1/2 a cup, 1/2 cup. And then I have this one, it's called 1/4 cup. 1/4 looks like that. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to tell me how many of these 1/4 cups do you think it would take to fill up this 1 cup? Take a good look. So I'm going to put water, I'm going to scoop water, and I'm going to try to fill up this 1 cup. How many of these 1/4 cups, just take a look at the size, do you think it would take to fill up this 1 cup? Show me with your fingers. How many do you think? Think it might take 1 or 2, 3, 4, how many? Okay, let's see if you're right. Okay, let's try it. So here we go. 1. Here we go. 1. It's not full yet. Let's keep going. 2. Let's keep going some more. 3. It's still not quite full. I'll do it again. 4. Whoa, now it's filled all the way to the top. I'll try to show you without spilling it on myself. So it took 4 1/4 cups to fill up 1 cup. Do you want to do it again? I want you to make a prediction. I want you to tell me how many of these 1/2 cups do you think it's going to take to fill up this 1 cup? Take a look and see. How many do you think? All right, you want to make a guess? Show me with your fingers. How many do you think? Let's see again. Okay, make your guess. Let's try it. Let's try and see if you're right. All right, so here we go. 1. It's not full yet. I'll keep going. 2. Oh, it's full. So it took 2 of these 1/2 cups to make 1 cup. Look, it's super full. Oh my goodness. Whoa, it's getting pretty shaky. Oh, let's put that down. So have fun today measuring. Maybe you won't make a big mess like I did. All right, so now we're going to talk about our color for today. And our color for today is the color brown. I wonder if you can help me spell brown. It's spelled like this. Here's a little song. There is a color we all know. Can you guess what it is? B-R-O-W-N, B-R-O-W-N, B-R-O-W-N. That's how you spell brown. Well, I brought some things that are brown today to show you. So let me see if you can tell me what these are. What are these? Oh, it's a cool gingerbread girl. See her bow? And this is a reindeer. What color are these? They're brown. How do you spell brown? B-R-O-W-N, B-R-O-W-N, B-R-O-W-N. That's how you spell brown. Well, I have something else you can do today to practice the color brown. I'm going to be making some letter O's and I'm going to be using brown paint. Of course, you can use any color paint you want, but I chose brown because, hey, that's our color for today. So let's see if we can stamp some O's on this paper. I'm using a medicine cup, but you can use anything that's a circle because the letter O looks like a circle. And I'm using this brown paint because that's our color for today. So I'm making some letter O's. Have fun today stamping O's. That might be a great way to practice the color for today and also the letter O. Okay, now I am so excited because it's time for our shape practice. And this week we've been learning about a sphere. A sphere is kind of like a ball. So we're gonna make some oatmeal balls together. So here's what we're gonna do. To make oatmeal balls, you're gonna need these things. You're going to need some oats. O is for oats. You're gonna need some peanut butter, and we're allergic to peanut butter at our house, so we're using Wow butter. You could also use sun butter or soy butter, anything that's like peanut butter, and peanut butter is great if you're not allergic. So here's some peanut butter for an alternative, and then we need honey. Now I'm using honey, but you can also use maple syrup if you want to. That's fine too, but I'm gonna use honey today. All right, so we're going to take those same 3 measuring cups that we used earlier in our measuring activity. And I'm going to start with the 1 cup. Remember what that one looks like? So I'm going to add into my bowl 1 cup of oats. So here we go. 1 cup of oats. All right, next, I need the next one that we used a half a cup. Remember that one too? We're going to put a half a cup of peanut butter in. So I'm just going to use a spoon to scoop out that peanut butter. All right, I need a half a cup of peanut butter. Okay, that's about a half a cup. And the next thing that I need is some honey. Oh, this is ooey gooey. This is going to be kind of sticky. All right, let's use our 4th cup to put our honey in. So here's that one, the one that was the 1/4 cup. Let's squeeze some honey inside. And that's it. This recipe only needs 3 ingredients, and you don't have to cook it. We're just going to mix it all together. So here's some honey. It's ooey gooey. Okay, that's about to the top. So let's put that into our bowl. Super sticky. This is fun. Okay, so now let's just mix it up together. I'll show you. Let's mix it and stir it around. Now at this point, you can also stir some other things in if you like chocolate chips, or if you like raisins, maybe some healthy seeds. If you like, what would be some other ideas? Maybe you can think of some things like coconut shavings. Okay, so once you get it all mixed around, it's gonna look kind of like that. And now for the fun part, we're gonna shape this into little balls because that's what we're learning about this week, the sphere. So just take it and roll it around. It's super duper sticky. So just try to roll it around. And if you want to, you can use some butter on your hands. That makes it a little bit easier. So let me show you some that I made earlier, and I put them in a box. A great idea for you might be to put them in a special box. You could even use them as a Christmas gift if you like. Want to see? Whoa, these are some that I made earlier. And if they sit, once you get them all rolled up, if they sit, they harden just a little bit. There they are. These are what shape? What shape are these? They're spheres. A sphere is like a ball. What shape is this? It's a sphere. And what color are these, by the way? They're brown. Brown is our color. This one has chocolate in it. You can stir in some different things, so that's a chocolate one. But take a look. They make a really cool gift idea. And they're delicious and good for you too. Okay, so that's our shape practice for today. And now I have a book to read. It's a book about opposites. So let's read it together. It's called Big Dog, Little Dog. Big Dog, Little Dog by P.D. Eastman. Fred and Ted were friends. Fred was big, Ted was little. Fred always had money. Ted never had money. When they walked in the rain, Fred was wet and Ted was dry. They both liked music. Fred played the flute. Toodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ted played the tuba. When they had dinner, Fred ate the spinach and Ted ate the beets. And when they painted the house, Fred used green paint. Ted used red. One day, Fred and Ted went away in their cars. Fred went in his green car. Ted went in his red car. Fred drove slowly with his car. Ooga, ooga. Ted drove his car fast. Beep, beep. Brrr. They came to a sign. Where should we go? Asked Fred. To the mountains, said Ted. When they got to the mountains, Ted skied all day long. Fred skated all day long. When they stopped, Fred was cold and Ted was warm. By night, both of them were very, very sleepy. Look, said Fred, a small hotel. Fred's room was upstairs. Ted's room was downstairs. Good night, Ted. Sleep well, said Fred. Good night, Fred. Sleep well, said Ted. But they did not sleep well. Upstairs, Fred thumped and bumped and tossed and turned. Downstairs, Ted moaned and groaned and crashed and thrashed all over the bed. When morning came, Fred called Ted. Let's take a walk, Fred said to Ted. We can walk and talk, said Ted to Fred. They walked uphill, they walked downhill. They made tall talk, they made small talk. Did you get any sleep last night, Ted? None at all, Fred. My bed was too little. My bed was too big. What can we do about it, Ted? I don't know, Fred. I know what to do, said the bird. Ted should sleep upstairs and Fred should sleep downstairs. The birds got the word. Back to bed, yelled Ted. Back to bed, yelled Fred. It's downstairs for me, yelled Fred. It's upstairs for me, yelled Ted. Ted jumped into the little bed upstairs, and Fred jumped into the big bed downstairs. Ted slept all day long in the cozy little bed, and Fred slept all day long in the cozy big bed. Well, that was easy to do, said the bird. Big dogs need big beds. Little dogs need little beds. Why make big problems out of little problems? The end. Well, I hope you had fun today at Circle Time, and I hope you'll join me tomorrow. See you then. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.